Here's what's standing between you and next level growth and next level income. If you want to break through your business plateau, then listen to everything I'm going to share with you here in this exciting message today, because it can possibly change your life, right? My fellow entrepreneurs, my name is Dr. UMBN, and I'm the founder and creator of the Underdog Millionaire Business Network. You see, there comes a time in every expert's life when you have to stand up and say, enough is enough. And that's the day when you decide to change your life for the better, getting to the next level in your business. And like many of you, I know exactly what that's like. Before I made millions of dollars, I spent a lot of time in the Marine Corps just thinking about it. I took countless courses to increase my intelligence and master my life. I've earned multiple degrees. I have a doctorate in medicine, a doctorate in theology. I have a PhD in human behavior and a PhD in psychology. That's a lot of education, but the problem was I wasn't really thinking about building a massive business back then, okay? Sure, all my military experience and all my degrees with leadership and the accolades that I had then made it look like I was serious, but in truth, that fearless dedication made me look pretty serious, but I never took business action on most of it. I mean, technically, I dabbled at best. I did things like I sold supplies to a lot of Marines that I know and made profit for it. I even out-earned a lot of my superiors with some of my side hustles. I'm sure some of you can relate, but I really never got serious enough about it to really make a significant difference in my life. So to change that life, something had to happen, and something did happen that rocked me to my core. One day it seemed like everything was fine. I was married, had children, and a career in the Marine Corps. But then suddenly, without a warning whatsoever, I got blown up in Iraq for the third time. I mean, technically, we were already at war, so it wasn't like it just happened out of nowhere. But you get my point. My marriage was over, I was in shambles, and I ended up homeless, living in my car for 5 long years. I can't even begin to share with you the trauma that shook me to my core, and that was my proverbial wake up. But suddenly I realized I had to be financially stable or I was going to lose everything. In fact, for a while I did. You can bet I got really serious really quick and stopped messing around. I stopped dabbling for the most part of it. And then I started applying everything I learned about personal development, growth, and success. All this was still while I was living in my car with my girlfriend at the time. Thank God she's a keeper, because 20 years later, that woman is my wife today. As you can guess, it wasn't always easy. I quickly found out that the learning curve is steep when you're trying to secure your future through trial and error. I made a lot of mistakes, wasted a lot of time and money, but I did it. I did it all in 5 years. I went from broke, homeless, multimillionaire, and multi-millionaire mentor. What did it for me more than anything else was being a part of several exclusive networks, high-ticket coaching, and 3 very exclusive mastermind communities. And I'm telling you all of this because 23 years later, I have recreated it all under one banner, and that banner is the Underdog Millionaire Business Network. So today, I'm personally inviting you to join this elite business community today. Why? That's a fair question. Well, why not? But if you're tired of doing what most entrepreneurs and so-called business owners are doing today, which is literally what? It's a combination of spamming folks online in their DMs, setting up calls to quote unquote get to know each other, right? When you're all just wasting each other's time and patience, nobody's selling anything, am I right? Listen, what you've really accomplished in that time is wasting your precious resource, the most important one, and that's your time. So why join us? It's a fair question, like I said earlier. First of all, people pay to pay attention. We're a paid community, understanding that, so no one is here to play games with you or your money. The Underdog Millionaire Business Network is about 5 specific things in our core ethos. So let me break those down for you. Number 1, unparalleled connection. That means you're going to be meeting some of the top entrepreneurs in their space as you are in yours. Number 2, growth. Growth is that thing that you consistently do to remove yourself from your current comfort zone. And if you're currently earning, let's say, $1 million a year, there's nowhere you're moving to 5 or 10 without the help of an expert community. So you won't find anyone here feeling sorry for themselves, but you will find others who will lift you up and help you grow. Number 3, influence. Influence is the ability to get others to do and achieve something they never would have done without you helping them to do it. And I've personally built and sold over 100 different businesses successfully and was able to influence the right actions with people to do so. Number 4 is masterminding. Hands down, we do some of the best masterminding in the world. I teach my coveted patent framework that I've taught to Walmart stores, Jafra Cosmetics, Walgreens, and Chevron. Here's the deal. If I can move the needle for those multi-billion-dollar brands, imagine what we can do together. Number 5, success. Success is simply achieved through discipline and consistency. We're going to teach and demonstrate the right mindset, the right skill set, and the right action steps consistently. When compounded over time, it will bring success. So if you're looking for that, when you have unparalleled connections with entrepreneurs who are all about growing themselves, growing their income, and growing in a community, guess what? You can't help but grow your own influence. And by masterminding with them, it's impossible not to succeed, okay? So I'm gonna ask you this as we get ready to wrap this up. Are you ready to make those unparalleled connections? If you are, say yes. Are you ready to increase those personal financial growth for yourself and others? And are you ready to increase your influence like never before? Last one, are you ready to attend one of our next all-inclusive mastermind that drives success for you and others to the level you know you deserve? If you are, I'm personally inviting you to fill in the information below to join the Underdog Millionaire Business Network with us today. Here's the thing. We're going to be meeting and teaching twice a week. We're going to connect and grow. One of the biggest advantages you'll have as being part of our community is the weekly hot seats that we have, where me and my CEO will help you with your business and your brand. My one-on-one clients play upwards of $100 grand. For that privilege alone is worth it. The other advantage is one of our week-long masterminds in Mexico at the highest level. You can connect with us and others. So let's have a conversation and see if we're a fit for you right now. If not, that's okay.